How you doing? How you feeling? Well, anyways, um, to tell the truth, I haven't been, you know, streaming as much, and I just want to fix that going forward. Uh, Krusher Recs Revenator, after Mother Haters, rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best rappers of his time, and the slogan goes to the next series: I really lose nothing. How you doing? How you feeling? Uh, ain't really not much to it, you know. Uh, yeah, I've just been going through it, I guess. If you're from South Africa, you're going through it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way you're not from South Africa and you're not going through it. But anyways, to the people of Iran, I just hope that everyone is safe. And I hope that there will be peace, at the end of it all. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that there will be negotiations on both sides. I'm tired. And I just hope that there's gonna be an agreement that's bridged that's gonna be beneficial for both sides at the end of the day. Well, but not just only that, but I just wish that human rights in Iran would be taken more seriously. I guess that this war going on is a wake up call that certain things have to be taken seriously. Well, there must be reform. And besides the United States forcefully, you know, intervening or what or whatever, one thing is for sure, there had to be something that had to be done in Iran. And yeah, either way, whatever happens, happens. And you see, this is what I am. In South Africa, this is what I am. This is what I vote for. But my opinions are different. My take is different. You know what I'm saying? My opinions are different. My take is different. And my opinion is um, the systematic persecution of Christians in Iran has to stop. The systematic persecution of Christians in Iran has to stop. That's my call. The systematic barring, the systematic penalization, the systematic persecution of Christians in Iran has to stop. It's wrong. Uh, we live in a modern world, dog. We live in a modernized world. We live in a world of knowledge. We live in a world of awareness. We live in a world of conscientiousness. So what our ancestors practiced shouldn't be stuck to us. It shouldn't be what we follow or what we mirror. Of course, speaking on the part of Iran, that some ideologies have to be abandoned by the IRGC. Certain ideologies by the IRGC, if the abbreviation is even correct, has to be abandoned. The leadership of Iran has to reform itself, and it's not even the responsibility of the United States. The United States, well, what I'm gonna say is that the United States and the sudden strike on Iran, uh, this is my take, by the way, it's my opinion, and whoever likes it likes it, whoever doesn't like it doesn't like it. It's okay. And check it out, right? I'm EFF, straight talk, straight talk. I'm even registered to be vote agent this coming election. So it's like You know what I'm saying? So, but then my opinions are different, of what is really going on when it comes to the world stage and whatever, you know. And yeah, for real, I don't, on the part of the United States, I don't know if they have enough capital to back up this recurrent, ongoing this um other things illustrate uh, where many ships, I guess, that import and export, I guess, oil pass through. And the Straits is apparently a key part of, world economic um growth, I guess, you see, to a degree, to an extent. And I just hope that on the part of Iranian leadership, because besides there being a supreme leader, selected or not, the leadership of a country remains the leadership of a country, as far as I know. So to the leadership of Iran, hey Buffett, you have to change. Um, and to the people who are watching, I just hope that they understand where I come from in terms of this opinion that I have. In terms of what's really going on in that country, Iran, and stuff like that. Okay, other people may say we technically don't have a say what goes on in other countries, but it's like some things that happen in other countries are very questionable, like the systematic barring or the systematic outcasting of a certain religious, group. That's straight up not okay, and I guess that it's even happening in Nigeria to a degree, where you have this systematic sort of persecution that is indirect, I don't to think, of Christian people, right? Because the last time I checked in Nigeria, there is a predominance of Islam law. So it's just wrong, yeah. It's wrong. It's wrong. Some people like what I say, some people don't like what I say, but it's wrong. The systematic persecution and the systematic barring and the systematic outcasting, or whatever the case, whatever the English is. English is not even my home language. So the systematic persecution and the systematic barring of Christians is a wrong thing. It's wrong. It's wrong, bro. Wrong is wrong. End of story. Sassy. Sassy How are you, Sassy? How are you doing? Nice meeting you. So the systematic barring of Christians is wrong. And I'm not even trying to be on a certain side, because that being on a certain side, being on this side, that shit is old, bro. That shit is old, dog. It's just out the door. It's just out the door. Archie Nicholas, are you even a real person? Where are you from if you're a real person? And if you're not, okay. But it's technically not my fault that you're not a real person. Archie Nicholas. Yeah, well, just to remind Gemini, the AI, that I literally have nothing to do with anything botty or spammy. I literally have nothing to do with all that. Okay? I literally have nothing to do with all that. It's like I genuinely nothing. The only thing that I probably did that is probably botty. Not I wouldn't say that it's botty, right? It's just an option, right? That is afforded apparently as a tool, as per specifications of every platform, of which that tool being AI. So I made a couple of AI videos, shorts, right? And in other context reels, and then I capitalized. It's as simple as that. That's all I did, simply. And anything else that is beyond that, I'm not responsible for that. I literally had to work this channel for 6 years. had to linger around for 3 years, basically, while this channel existed. Uh, Experimented with the rap freestyle shorts that are still out there. Apparently, go watch those shorts and be the judge. Be the judge of what this channel entails. Go and watch the other shorts. Um, I have to make sure that I leave links. I may have to make sure that I leave links below every release. That is to say, whether it be a stream, video, or whether it be a short, because I guess that my field, when it comes to this platform, since I don't have any access to any other means of production, I'd want to think is particularly this streaming, since I have already a dozen of them already. The streams, of course, the stream videos. And yeah, if you want to get to know me as a person, not just a coincidence that you bumped into, it would be very appreciated if you go and tune into those stream videos that I've done with this device, a Hisense U70 Pro that I'm sort of using now as I don't know, a device for playing music, I guess, and for um I don't think that this device is like well suited for operating certain apps, but I literally have to look into that. Where, you know, okay, now this is certain things are very indicative of a whole lot, right? Some certain things are very indicative of a whole lot, you see. And now if if sassy R, right? If sassy R is a what you call this, a bot, right? Sassy R didn't repeat a greeting, right? But if a greeting is repeated, that's botty, it's spammy. Like, end of story. Even if you're human, right? You're probably just itching to spam. You know what I'm saying? So that is to say, I won't ever risk nothing when it comes to what I have to protect. End of story. Right. Right. So yeah, I wouldn't risk anything when it comes to the things that I have to protect. I'm just saying. Yep. Oh, okay. Okay. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Or shut your butted mouth. That is to say, you see, one thing is for sure. I'm not like these other generic people online who go to apartments that they've rented and wanna like give off some aesthetic that doesn't even exist. I wanna talk. I wanna talk. I want us to talk. You know what I'm saying? I talk, you listen, you probably comment with something productive. If you're a bot, you're a bot. I hide you, you know. It's become it's just to me it's like a second mind. I notice something off, I'd be like, oh, okay. you know, I'm like Freezer. I notice something that's detrimental. I wanna go head to head with it, type shit. I notice something that is like, if I notice something that's like threatening, I just wanna go head to head with it. I'm like Freezer, even if it's like gonna cost me a limb or something, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or even if I'm gonna end up like having prosthetic parts. Mm. But sometimes it's like, oh, okay, let me just go head to head with this, you know. And I'm not even like big or fat neither, I'm just lean mass. Wow, I. But if I notice something, I'm like, I'd be like, okay, Instead of trying to like give in, let me survive, you know? And what keeps on happening in terms of like the botting or the literal spammers or human spammers, I don't know, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not no guy who's trying to buy a lifestyle or whatever and stuff like that or and stuff. And even if I were to actually be in a state of success, like I don't think that I'd want to like talk about like the things that I have and stuff. Like always, like all the time, always like recapping on the things that I have because it's like, sometimes what I'm trying to say is that, I probably may come on stream rocking a chain, like a diamond chain, glistening and all that other stuff, right? But I won't like be emphatic on the fact that I got on a glistening chain. I'm just gonna be on stream doing my thing, probably just rocking my chain because I like it. Because I like it, not because I wanna like emphasize to y'all that I got like a glistening chain. Like some of these other influencers out here, because I honestly believe that such content is like sort of valueless, right? The only thing that maybe you could say is that, wow, I like this chain. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I like it a lot. I like the fact that the pendant 1 2 3 1 2 3, instead of like being all braggy and uppity about the chain, because there's a huge difference, right? Some other influencers or streamers or whatever, they're braggy, they're uppity, right? But I don't be coming on here being all braggy and stuff. I don't be doing that. The only thing that I came in here talking about is the fact that I was using this phone and now I'm using another one that is same brand but different specs. That's the difference, right? And I'm not being up. It's not. That's not being uppity. It's not being uppity. You know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all be like coming on here telling a nigga to get a job or whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? How do you think that I got this device, bro? You know what I'm saying? This one that I'm streaming on right now, type shit. You feel me? I ain't even go to anyone doorstep asking for money, type shit. You feel me? So it's like, what y'all really trying to say to me? I don't really understand that. I'm from South Africa. Where you from? Where you from? Yeah, well, and this is a low budget phone. This phone is a low budget phone, by the way. Not even to say low budget, because it's like I'm just smart. You understand? And personal. Yeah, how you doing, bro? How you doing? Where you from, bro? Oh, you from Mexico, all right. Undertale Sands. Undertale Sands, where you from? Right? So like like some be coming on stream telling me like I gotta go get a job, whatever, blah blah. Like blase blase, like nigga blah, nigga, you ain't know nothing, bro. You say that, oh, you should, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm from like the most economically struggling country in the world, bro. One of the most economically struggling countries. I wouldn't say the, but one of the most economically struggling countries in the world. South Africa. So best believe I'm gonna come around with them low budget phones, trying to stream, trying to force my way through, regardless of what y'all may say, bruh. Y'all be coming up with that awkward shit, bro. I'm not into that. Which is why I don't hesitate to be, what I'm saying, reporting and block. I report black. You come up on your shit, I report black. Report black. I ain't even trying to be like Wes Watson, keep up with some shit because there's some image that I want to keep up with type shit. I'm not even fucking buying a life right now. This is like real life, real talk. I'm not like that guy, Wes Watson, who's trying to buy everything. Who's trying to buy friends. He's trying to buy friends. He's trying to buy acknowledgement. He's trying to buy everything. I ain't trying to buy nothing, bro. which is why I don't hesitate to block a nigga, right? I wouldn't hesitate to block a nigga, like straight talk. I wouldn't hesitate to block no individual straight talk. I ain't hesitate. I ain't hesitate. Because I've been studying the game, which is why I've been coming up making these AI shorts. Because I studied the game. I was like, oh yeah, okay. I see. I was like, okay, You know what I'm saying? And here I was trying to go about it the old school way type shit. You feel me? And I was like, oh yeah, okay, I see this. I see. I was like, okay. Because I saw how people kept coming up on me trying to like do me all that. And I just had to show them. I had to show some of them that, hey, yo, man, I always got my checkmate in place, nigga. You feel me? Straight talk. Came up making them AI videos. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up, bro? Sean X, how you doing, bro? Where you from, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm from South Africa, bro. You know what I'm saying? City of Bombela, Mpumalanga. City of Bombela, Mpumalanga. Place of the rising sun, home of the rising sun. You know, come visit us. Visit us. Come visit us. Visit our caves. You know what I'm saying? Visit us, bro. Hey, man. You hit your 800 subscriber today. Shout out, bro. Shout out. Hey, yo, I'm trying to climb up to that 500 mark. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing to it. Hit that like button for me, my nigga. Hit that like button for me, my bro. You know what I'm saying? So that we sort of like boost this stream and like the stream sort of goes forward type shit. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, man, if you actually came across some of my content, make sure that you watch that shit. Make sure that you share that shit. Make sure that you spread the message. Make sure that if you are a person who likes to talk about certain things and recap on certain things, you're free to remix, man. You're free to remix. You're free to remix. As far as being called up on collabs, I'm not really as ready for that yet. But make sure that you browse through some of my content, and if you are a creator yourself, like Sean right here, who likes to talk about certain things or just philosophize on certain things, yeah, Stitch, do whatever, Stitch, remix, it's whatever. I'm from South Africa, Mpumalanga, city of Mbombela. So Stitch, you know what I'm saying? Let's be creative. Let's do this thing, Buffett. Let's do this thing. Let's work. Let's not slack off. Yeah, well, creator after mother haters, rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best rappers of his time. And the slogan goes to the naysayers: I really lose nothing. Really lose nothing. Okay. Yo, shout out to you, my friend. Yeah, I hear what you really be saying. You the same as me. You are a creative, man. Yeah, you be saying that you from Taiwan. I don't know you like Taiwan or not. Yeah, I like Taiwan, man. Yeah, I like Taiwan, man. You Taiwanese. Yeah, I just wanna be emphasizing something. I'm not that new to this YouTube, and I hope that I'm really teaching something to you when it comes to the articulation of the English and the raps and how you're supposed to be executing it. Yeah, I don't wanna be complaining about anything, which is why I had to a couple of sacrifices in order for me to be doing what I gotta be doing, creating something out of nothing. You see, the notion goes, a whole lot of chicks in the world love you when you got something, when you're about a whole lot of things. So I just decided, okay, I'm gonna have to be forcing it, squeezing everything in. The fact that I have to be doing the lingerie The fact that I have to be ironing my clothes, busting it up in the bathroom. Why? I'll be preparing to be going to work in the morning. It doesn't have to be polished, you see, but it just had to come to me that I have to do it off the top. Like, yeah, the great Weezy. Shout out to Wayne because he instilled a whole lot of skills in me that I was never even aware I had. A whole lot of doors unlocked, and damn, yeah, I just had to be asking people what's the code, and if you're not even properly answering, I'm just kicking you out, and I'm making sure that I'm keeping tabs. You don't have to be coming back. Yeah, I'm working as hard as I can. Yeah, grew up thinking that I never even amount to anything, but I had to hold on for a couple of years. It had to be 10 years, but yeah, the sum movie of it came, and the ending, in the end, it became, yeah, man, coming here, and I have to come here and make a whole lot of mistakes. Yeah, but who be the one to blame? Because even mistakes to me sound like there's something golden, like I'm really always be currently cooking, like nobody's ever even gonna be getting it the way that I be getting it in the kitchen. Always making these raps and I'm really sizzling. Yeah, believe me, some of y'all even paying any attention. You be thinking that I'm into making that I right, but yeah, you're not paying any attention. That's the difference. I be utilizing these things as a tool, and to me it's nothing. Yeah, because you see on this YouTube, I came organically as I came. This is an exercise, and I'm not even serious about it. First time that I thought about doing this, about what I have to be presenting, just to be doing it off the top of the dome. And this is just a record which can be hesitating to be releasing, all the dolls as receipts. If the courts wanna be cornering me, we gon' see who gets the last win. We gon' see. Krusher Recs, Revenator, after my haters. Shout out to my supposed Taiwanese friend, he from Taiwan and he hit like 800 subscribers. Yo, man, real talk. To everybody who be succeeding on this platform, you know what I'm saying? Doing big things, being the big dog. I be respecting you because, I'm trying to come up myself, you know what I'm saying? Trying to hit that 500 subscriber mark, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but I'm trying to get to it either way. Hey yo, Ichi Goats, what's up, man? How you doing? Where you from? Yo, let me greet Ichi Goats. I know that I finna hit it and it's finna come home. Yo, it's a metaphor. Yeah, I know baseball. Yeah, I grew up in South Africa, but I was predominantly influenced by cultures from way abroad. And I was like, oh goddamn, I wanna be experimenting. I wanna be challenging my mind because I ain't even done nothing. Ever since a kid, I've always been obsessed by being a genius. Coming up, knowing certain things that certain people ain't even catching up to. That's the thing that I've always been drilling in my head. And even if it sounds like I'm losing breath, I'm trying to be keeping it up because, when it comes to my chest, I have a whole lot of breath control that nobody is even building in a long time because, when it comes to this technique that I'm even building in the current days, it's even preluding the fact that I'm supposed to be still teaching a whole lot of things, a whole lot of wisdom, supposed to be coming up on, and I ain't even scratched the surface. It's really ironic. Ever since a kid, had a whole lot of people saying a lot of shit, talking this and that, like I ain't even gonna be in position to be cracking some things, but it's a story that's regulation, and it really inspires me to be continuing. I'm trying what I can. Yeah, I ain't even gonna be allowing a whole lot of people on social media to be holding some things against me that ain't even my doing or intention of doing too. I had to listen to a whole bunch of rappers and polish my shit, cause I believe that when it comes to knowledge and learning, acquiring information, you don't have to be constricted. That's really quite superfluous. It's a wrongdoing. You don't have to be give to the fact that you have your own complex about what it is that you've been mastering. See, the same as me, I've been watching a whole lot of content creators, learning a whole bunch of cues that I'm supposed to be using in order to be anchoring my shit properly. Yeah, I've been learning. I'm not a prideful person. I'm really open to receiving a whole lot of things, and that's what I'm finna be teaching. Yeah, it has a whole lot of relevance. Yeah, nah, for real though, man. Like, when it comes to life and being in the world, like, you gotta be open to some shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you be wanting some shit so bad, you think that it's like, you gotta be like surpassing everybody. No, it ain't about that. It's just simply about strategy and timing, and I guess it's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying what I can, you know? Like, my story versus probably your story, what you probably going through, or like, it doesn't have to be anything related to finance, but it could be anything related to the mind or the heart. I just hope that I'm relaying it. I just hope that I'm relaying that shit the best way that I know how. I just hope that I'm relaying it, you know what I'm saying? I hope that I'm relaying it the best way that I know how. Best way that I know how. The best way that I know how. Know how. In the know how. In the know how. Okay. Okay, let's exercise, man. You know what I'm saying? Alright. I just thought that I should get a little personal. Man, I have to be recapping on some shit. Yeah. I remember when I met girl, man. The first time I saw her, I thought that she was gonna be the ones that I be always seeing on the TV. You know, the movies, the CVs, the soapies, illustrating that instance whereby there's this guy who's very much hypnotized. Man, he comes across this beautiful chick, man, really fine too. And then he thinks to himself, man, did she just really look at me in the way that I think she did? And then he himself questioning. And then he talked to his homie, the homie having to be a relative. And then he asked homie, hey yo, what's her name? Okay, her name is reminiscing to what you see in the stars when you be seeing, you know, when you be trying to be talking, analyzing what's really going on. And I ain't even gonna be going on and on. Yo, okay, fuck it, I just had to be knowing what she really on. And then I asked, and then I went to, you know, investigate further. And then I found that, indeed, this somebody does have a liking towards me. And I was like, oh man, I'm mesmerized. Yeah, she kinda cute and all that. Man, she on, man. Matter of fact, she my type. And then I began and I got to talking and shit, we conversed. And then spend a little time. And then I was thinking to myself, let me not rush any touching her, be reminiscent of me degrading her because she's not even worth me rushing things. That's what I thought to myself. But PD because she ended up thinking that I would be in the position to turn back and top 10 and run. She had to be overthinking a whole lot of things, making me out to be the bad one. But I was like, okay, yeah, I'm back in the way, even if it means I was just trying to show some respect, exhibiting the fact that we are indeed African, the fact that we have to be upholding certain laws and rules. That is what I was trying to be doing. But I don't even think that it even matters anymore because we all grown up and shit. And I gotta say, you ended up looking some type of way that I don't even desire anymore. I know that I'm airing it out on the internet, and a whole lot of people probably reviewing it. Yeah, the stream probably gonna be hitting it. The numbers gonna be getting it. And you're gonna be thinking to yourself, God damn, what was I really thinking? And then I'm gonna get to be laughing and smiling and knowing the fact that if I have to end up in the future employing your ass, that is what I'm gonna do, just to relieve my conscience and to make what's of, you know what do, to make up what's due, because what's due is what's due, and it's what I'm doing right now on this YouTube. Yeah, I'm talking to you. When I look at you, sometimes I'll be thinking about all of the moments that we could have gone through, but you just had to go and throw it out the door. Me and you could have been building an empire, and you could have, you know, gotten a piece of the pie, and I wouldn't have even kept any score. But I don't want to take it there though. So yeah, that was just my group. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, recapping when I was a young man, meeting this girl that I never thought I'd meet, type shit. You know, and seeing how beautiful she was and stuff like that, and like I don't know, not believing, I guess, because a part of me didn't believe that, you know, such an attractive girl could, like, you know what I'm saying? Because in my, you know, maybe they say, you know, that's what they say, beauty's in the eyes of the beholder, right? But, anyways, man, if she see this stream, I mean, I'm all over YouTube already, so she finna see this stream, this, like, a video stream. She probably watching right now. I don't know. Maybe not. But anyways, if you like this kind of content, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you hit that like button. Make sure that you click that notification bell, you know what I'm saying? And there's a channel that I'm trying to work on, and I'm trying to do something different on that channel. Instead of like rapidy rap, rapidy rap, and stuff like that. It's probably gonna be like a channel, like a hip hop sort of like channel. I don't know, bro, you know what I'm saying? But make sure that you hit me up on that channel. I just have some AI videos, you know, scattered, you know, just to keep, you know, some watch hour on there, you know what I'm saying? And probably just gonna work on that channel as well, you know what I mean? And I'm probably gonna do Bigo Live, but I have to sort of like shave my head first and bath and figure myself out more. Yeah, I came to live for this shit. I remember when I thought I wouldn't do it, because the only thing that I had in mind was getting some tracks in the studio recording. That's the only thing that I had on my mind. Yeah, getting on that mic, showing that producer man got more skill than any rapper could be in the room, and showing him that I'm the man. I was really on as a kid. Yeah, part of me really wishes that I had some, you know, the fact that I could be integrated with thing, but it doesn't matter because I sort of had some way, and even if along the way I stumbled and ended up being confused as fuck, at least I ended up getting it up, and I'm close to the mark that's gonna be guaranteeing that I get my chips up. And meaning that I'm gonna get a whole, you know, bunch of crunch. And it's like a whole bunch of crunch. Yeah, I probably use verbs where I'm supposed to not use them. but I just break the rules regardless. That's the slang that I be on, inventing my new type of ebonics. That's what I be on. I'm from South Africa. I'm not trying to be jacking no culture or anything like that. I just be influenced by the best. That's it. That's my perception. If anybody doesn't even understand how the fuck I'm rolling, yeah, you just gonna have to be learning that. My speed is just too much when it comes to the process of outputting the whole rotation. See, I just switched it up for the moment. I go physics, I go agriculture, I go biological. I'll be all up in the chronicles of this hip hop thing. How it really even supposed to begin, how it really supposed to end. Krusher Recs resonating, ain't nobody compare. You should be giving up, man. I'm here to be giving the whole game a scare, nigga. The fuck they really on that? If you really like that kind of content, give me that like button. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you click that notification bell. Make sure that you comment, and make sure that you give me topics I want to cover. Like maybe if you like have a word, give me a word. I could do that. If you're into that fun stuff, giving a rapper word stuff, give me a word. I could execute it. I could get it in no time. Straight talk. Straight talk. Straight talk. Let's go.
Yo, I don't say I got ego. My rhymes are just turning this shit beat. Don't let's not a beat, not a lines. I'm just killing time, rubbing top, smoking pot on the clock, I don't know. Weed up, get high, just a pick up later. Go fuck a hater. I'm very self-made up, I just might turn up. I pray for better days and ever fucking plans. Rain on this motherfucking nigga, let me rain skin. Ain't got no gold chains, got rhymes in my veins. Rain on this motherfucking nigga, let me rain skin. Ain't got no gold chains, got rhymes in my veins. I'ma kill the dedications, got slick rhymes. Thinking it's a medication, I think I'm about to let loose. Niggas in the boom moves, fuckers can hang when I come. Let me shine, wait man, not every my time to get me chilly, get me ripped, stuck me kids, I can see this getting quickest from a beach, nail keys. I'm the fucking redemption. Niggas think they so lie, but just fucking deception. There's niggas made in China, when we ride, they faking. I'm too far from fading, don't give a fuck what they say. I'm a bird, I'm a plane, I'm a kid who's going insane. Had to tame, nigga, watch me dash, drop smash sheets on the beats, no misfeats, heavy leaks on this teeth, seats for great sweet pleats. I'ma rock them tonight, right there. Right, my mic, my rhymes are so hard like I'm bitches into jars. Grab my juice, kicking on the fast road, baby shit, fast flow, swing sort of shit, trippy music more than hit it. I weed up and fall asleep, weed up and stay awake, bro. Every heart, with my niggas west side, that's a SA, a nigga rolling KKs, we blowing 2Ks. Rain on this motherfucking niggas, let me rain skin. Ain't got no gold chains, got rhymes in my veins. Rain on this motherfucking niggas, let me rain skin. Ain't got no gold chains, got rhymes in my veins. I'll put out heats after heats, give me beats after beats. I slay beats like a beast, and my rhymes are so busy you can get it in your fist. Punchline so hard, I've been kicking with my feet. I never wish it. My rhymes are so beefy, you can put them in the feet. I feature big man, so I pull up the block, massage organs, I feel it, don't get my vibe. The motherfucking chance, I feel a rap gang, man. Got no time to be that, make me rhymes for big boss. Feel like, maybe, separate. My first seat, man, take the wet and seat. My love back into the flame, down skeleton to the leg. It gon' rain on the second, I'm complaining. Motherfuckers insane, now I'm fly, just got no time to be shot. Going down on the beach, just going down to the riches. And my rhymes got the biggest, burden, brighter than the strictest. Harder than the stickers, harder than the stickers. Fire like I'm steamless, I'm fire like I'm steamless. Get a pussy like low, get gassed up like propane. Drink it up like codeine, sniff ups like cocaine addicts. I'm a fucking rap writer. Niggas in trouble, call me underwood MacGyver.
Baba say baba baba. Hey baba say baba baba. Baba baba. Hey baba say baba baba. Baba Sababa Baba. Baba. Sababa Baba.
Yeah. Painting my picture so clear and got me feel on my side. It's a lot when it comes from the side. Smoother than that patrolling. All of my thoughts be golden. People don't get it, I'm chosen. So screw a nigga, leave you frozen. Finna get it, yeah, with all of my dogs. And you know that is true. Reaching out to the youth. You hating, don't care about you. The negative, always sensitive. Yeah, these bitches is dogs and they losing their way. Loving the work, loving the scheme. The color painting, yeah, it's slick as I clean. I'm flicking my spleen. Elevating this rap and it's jumping. These niggas is scared and they running. Stunned cause I wanted to. Do all the shit that I can't. My nigga be taking a stand. Do what thou will. Never compromise and do what thou will. Just always I rise and I rise. Raising the bar, now my nigga do not even lie. The one in the great, you do not even die. The times that they fly, I'm living my nigga. I'm winning my nigga. The times that they win, flying higher and high. The weight on my chest, realizing that I couldn't be done. Yeah, the nigga that's in the mind, making a lot of shit unfold. The vision is tunnel, it's going a long way. My mama behind me, she get it on it. She knows it. Loving the scene, elevating this rap and this jump. These niggas is scared and they running. Stunned cause I wanted to. Do all the shit that I can't. My nigga be taking a stand. Do what thou will. Never compromise and do what thou will. Dust over settles, I rise and I rise.
Rebel music.
Rebel music.
I love it. International 808 plug. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. And Baba. Krusher Recs International 808 plug. It's coming. That's what I'm gonna say.
All on my own, all on my own, set in the tone, set in the tone, all on my own, all on my own, set in the tone, set in the tone. Reaching my corner the buckle, I'm the bark, yeah, I'll be a fossil. No reason to go in the muscle, yeah, I'm the song, starting my coach. Believe it, I came in the up, you're feeling the fall, reaching president top floor, all the way from top floor. We going in, then they go sit from blowing the splits, gotta go get all the respect, young niggas forget all of the hate, killing these lanes, renewing the page, renewing this crucial, now used to the usual. These niggas, they be fucking choosing, these niggas, they be fucking losing. A lot about to happen, you better be tuned in. Blowing the streets to the fucking call, you all about the cash, niggas gon' last.
If you search the Krusher Recs come across
from all of them misery, and now all your people is suffering. Nobody getting all
and if you search on audio
Mac, nigga remember it.
Krusher Recs, my name, you're gonna come across a real songs that are very interesting.
People they never forget.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Revenated after mother haters, working towards getting all the paper. These pussy ass niggas, they looking for favors. They're asking for favors, looking to get all famous. Dick suckers asking for favors. Niggas debating, cause you hating. All on my own, all on my own. Set in the tone, set the tone. All on my own, all on my own. Set in the tone, set in the tone. Reaching my corner the buckle. I'm the product, yeah, I'll be a fossil. The reason to go in and bust it up. Yeah, I'm the author, I'm starting my culture. Believe it, I came in an offer. If we in the fall, reaching president top floor. All the way from top to bottom. Man, I'm my world.
So we're on. Wow, okay. Yep. So we're on Audio Mac right now, right? Yep. So this phone, it ticked out on me. So yeah, I'm just using it for spare stuff. So selfie, like Audio Mac. We get to Audio Mac. You see this Audio Mac? You see it? I was flipping screen like YouTube. When YouTube, my dad. The screen is supposed to. Maybe it's here, man. It's not. So, what am I trying to show? Anyways, if you guys are gonna be able to see about YouTube, answer way couldn't saw screen for some reason. So you get to Audio Mac, shoot my uti search la, uti search la na ka Audio Mac, So I bad. Then you write here on Audio Mac here. On the search bar here, you write here. You search for me, for my name. Say Krusher Recs. You say, let me just type here. You understand them. You understand. You Immediately when you type Krusher Recs, these songs are gonna show up. Yeah, one. This is me on Audio Mac. That's me. A recent feature, a song that I did with a certain homie. That's my name. Okay, YouTube doesn't want to ish. I don't know why, but yeah, that right there is People Life does the flip screen thing. Hey, YouTube has to update their things, bro. I like how are people gonna see, for example, how are they gonna tell here? So, anyways, bro. So crap, bloody commercial. So one thing is for sure, nyangvams. You get to this is Audio Mac. This is Audio Mac. You get to Audio Mac, you type on the search bar Krusher Recs. These songs are gonna appear. These songs. Am I going down or I'm not? So the songs that appear on Audio Mac where I'm there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you nyangvams. Nibing niv. Nibing ke. So you get to here, Audio Mac here. You type there, you get to the thing there. The what you call that search bar, and then the keyboard, whatever, and then you type Krusher Recs. Me. Don't. You're gonna come across those songs. You're gonna be able to. You're gonna be able to hear my rap style, like who is me, who am I, what I really do. And what I can say is, there's a very talented producer in my locale. He goes international 808 plug. Uh, I have to play my cards really safe in terms of like the song, because maybe I don't have to really overthink it, type shit. You know what I mean? But nah. You see, the song that I'm probably gonna make with international 808 plug, it probably has to allude to more greater things. So it has to be like a good song. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking actually. And anyways, let's search for international 808 plug and see if we come across this very talented producer, very talented beat maker. International 808 plug. Do we come across him here on Loganjan on Audio Mac? International, yeah, we do, huh? Yeah, we do. Even the songs that he did with some guys from the local. I think that's what I'm coming across. Mm, oh yeah, the songs that yeah, he's there, bro. He's there. With his EP, with his spunky EP, Let's check international 808 plug out. So international 808 plug has like projects out here, type shit. So it's like, oh, so this is his initial project. This is international 808 plug on Audio Mac, right? So he released like projects and stuff like that, right? You see. Let me just play some of this shit. I'm not gonna play like all of it, but let me play some of it. Let me play some of it. Hey, I'm gonna play the song.
International 808 plug.
Ay, bafethu. You see, with their scams, you see. Now I'm supposed to click in slot machines and what. Some of these apps that are here on Google Play are not legit apps. I'm just gonna be letting you know. They are not. Because they are not. No, but no, because they're not. Because in the world we live with scammers and stuff. No. People that just sought to steal your money and the little bit that you work for. Some of us are not stupid, bro. They're not. There are certain silly apps that I downloaded on this particular device. I have to delete those apps. That's klar, brother. is a beat tape. Also, this is a beat tape. International 808 plug, right? International 808. Yo. Ish. 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 Yo. Ish. 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 That's international 808 plug. Yo. Yo. Ish. 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 As I said, talented producer, talented beatmaker. That's all I'm gonna say. Yo. Yo. Ish. 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 Even if there's a copyright here, doesn't matter. I just watched the Edge, so he gets paid. He just has to get paid because he released this. Yeah, well, he published this. So either way. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. But either way, that was just a glimpse. It's a glimpse. Nah, this thing timed out. As I said, this thing sort of. So yeah, it's even heating up. So that's just how I said it. Yeah. I know, no. It's been lovely. It's been lovely, and I'm probably gonna do Pigo live now. Probably gonna do Pigo live. Let me get to Pigo live. Gonna see you when I see you. You know what's going on though. Peace out.